Hello YouTube world, this is Survived and Saved, John 14:6 coming to you. Just uploading a little video here. I believe there's a lot of folks who have went out and bought cast iron skillets and pots and such, and that they are unaware on how to clean them. Short buzz around on YouTube and you can find out many things that are right on time. However, I'll make this fast, and I've got another 10-inch skillet down below my stove there, so it provides me with a pretty good extensive amount of cookware there, which is the best. You can't beat a good seasoned cast iron cookware. You just can't. It's the best stuff on the market. Has been for eons. First, I'd like to start out with the prep, and that would be to soak your cast iron in some good cold Milwaukee's Best ice beer. Just kidding, you guys. You want to refresh your tongue and belly and throat with a few good gulps. And just in case you have maybe some gnats in the house, it's kind of a smart idea to put a little rag over top, because them gnats love to crawl down in your beer, and I ain't a big fan on drinking gnats. Anyway, I live out in the country. They come in, even though I got a good mesh screen back door that I did a video on recently. Alright, here we are. As you can see, these are already cleaned and seasoned. And we'll go over how to do this. After utilizing, after cooking with your cast iron skillet or lodge pot or whatever you got, this cast iron, you want to take your spatula and scratch out the burnt stuff, you know, whatever's in there, into the trash, and rinse it out. Go ahead and rinse it out. Cold water, it don't matter, warm water, cold. And then put it back on the eye. Put it on about medium high and let it warm up to where you just can't put your finger on there for more than a second. I mean, it's hot. You put a drop of water and it steams up, evaporates immediately. That's how hot you want it. You don't want it so hot that it's extremely burning hot. You don't want that. About medium high. And run your water, go your tap, run your water until it's steaming. I mean, you can't hold your finger under it. It's hot, it's steaming. Then take your medium high heated cookware and stick it under the running water and let that good steam vaporizing and boiling and all. Go ahead and do that, and take your spatula, scratch around in there a little bit. Careful not to be too hard on it. You can scratch your cookware, you know. You got to be kind of sensible about how you do it. And then you want to take what I've got here is what I always use. I work at a hospital where we have these little circles that's inside the buffing pads, and they're excellent for washing dishes, cleaning counters, whatever you want. But I might hit it right quick with that just to hit the small stuff. Or I might use my copper first and then the small stuff. No detergent, no dishwashing detergent. If you still have some crud in your skillet, return it to the eye, bring it back to medium-high heat again, get your water up, steaming again, bring your cookware back to your water, steam it good, let it sit there for a little bit, go back with these daggone copper deals right here. I've been washing with this thing for about 2 months, and look at it. I mean, it's just like almost like the day I bought it. These things are excellent. I got 4 of them for $2. And that was at Kroger. I imagine a dollar store you could get probably 3 of them for $1. I'm going to stock up on them next time I see them for that. But at any rate, after doing that, you want to put them back on the eye, cut your eye off, and just let them sit there. They'll warm up and they'll dry out that surface water. And after about an hour or so, get you some olive oil, preferably. That's what I use. I use extra virgin olive oil, and just put enough in it to season inside good, and whatever's remaining on your rag and in your pan, take and turn it over and wipe the whole pan. You see how mine's kind of looks wet? That's where I've wiped it all down. Then in storing it underneath your stove or wherever you store it, put a paper towel in between your cast iron and the next one sitting on top of it, so it don't sit there and mar a spot into your finish, which it'll do through all the moving and clamming back and forth with the oven door and whatnot. It'll put a little place in your finish on your cast iron. So just protect it with a little paper towel and storing it. When you go back to cook with it, the best way I found over the years is to warm up your cast iron to medium high temperature, where it'll boil a drop of water with whatever oil, butter, whatever you're going to cook with, added after you got your pan heated to a sufficient temperature. After that, you square it away. And after you've done used it, all back again. Same thing. Don't try and, you rinse it out, scratch it out a little, rinse it out, put it back on the eye, warm it up to medium high, get your water boiling out of the sink, or at least so hot it's close to boiling. And when you put it in there, you'll see a rumbling boil, you know, and steam and all that. It's cleaning it. And that's how we do it. So if you do these things, if you ever do use a detergent with your scratch pad or scrub pad, I would advise that you go back through your initial stage of preparing, seasoning your cookware just like you did at the first. 475, 500 for 45 minutes or so, with the appropriate oil that has a flash point of 500 or more, where you don't have a fire in your oven. And after that, you'll have, you know, it's back like new again. But if you choose to scrub it out with detergent, just know that you're going to be taking a layer of that seasoning off, and it's not going to cook as well until you re-season it again. All right, you guys, God bless you all, and as always, keep looking up.